What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. I am, of course, your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Kick back, relax, and take a ride with me. Y'all got the chat booming already. Chat booming already. This Sunday evening, hopping on. Yes, we do know Fever picked up the win. It was not Caitlin Clark's best game. We got in the chat. Lewis, what's up? What's up, Lance? Welcome back. Lindy, how are you doing? Bear Bull Cub. Caitlin almost got a double-double today by bricking 10 3-pointers. It was not a great shooting day. We gotta call it how it is. It was not a great shooting day, y'all. It definitely was not. But they still picked up the win. They did enough to pick up the win. Mitchell Clark really closed it out in that fourth quarter. Really turned it on. That Minnesota defense is no joke, though. That Minnesota Lynx defense is no joke. And I told y'all in my Keys to the Game video that defense from Minnesota is no joke. They applied the clamps to Clark for majority of that game, brought a lot of pressure, a lot of face guard, a lot of traps, a lot of double teams. They were active. Coach Cheryl Reeves does a really good job. She's a tactician. She definitely is. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. CC sets her teammates up. Welcome back, traveling love bugs. Welcome in. She definitely sets her teammates up. Foz needs to go. What she did in that first quarter to Caitlin took all the wind out of her sails. Definitely. Definitely. Lindy, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Accent, what you mean? I started at 6:45. Yo, Dizzy Vet, what's good? What's good? Fever picked up the dub. At the end of the day, they aren't all gonna look. They're not all gonna look pretty. That Lynx defense is something serious. Definitely one of the top defenses in the league, and they're very good at turning those turnovers into transition points. Of course, we know the Fever played another shorthanded team. Lafisa Collier, the biggest piece of the puzzle for the Lynx, not playing in this game, still out with the injury, and guys, it's tough. You got to play with what you got. But man, that is a huge loss for them. Caitlin in the game got it done. Kelsey Mitchell, big game from Aaliyah Boston. Big game from Aaliyah Boston. Yeah, that Lynx defense was legit. And it has been all year. It definitely has been all year. Access, Stallby out. Yeah, Sots has to go. He continues to hinder the development of this team. I talked about it, man. Like, it's getting to the point where they might. I'm never saying that players should disrespect a coach, but they might have to stop listening. That was a big win for them. Regardless of the Lynx being healthy, that is a good win for them. Still one of the top teams in the WNBA, going on the road, and Caitlin playing against her childhood favorite team, which was cool. The double streak did get broken. Zane, what's up? What's up? Yes, Aaliyah Boston ate today in that slow offense, but the pace was just, I mean, honestly, I feel like the Lynx did a great job of being disruptive. They never really allowed the Fever to get into a rhythm to start the game. Hey, how about Melissa Smith coming up with that big block at the end of the game? Yeah, Boston was killing. Boston was killing. Big game from Aaliyah Boston. Big game from Aaliyah Boston. Get the stats up for y'all real quick. Impressive win. I mean, this was a game that it did not feel like the Fever were going to win for a while. Like, that defense for Minnesota is ferocious. And I mentioned that coming into the game. I mentioned that coming into this game. I hate that slow court half offense. She is, yeah, it is strange. Oh my bad. I said Melissa Smith. My bad. Accent. Yo, Kelsey is definitely like super quick with the basketball, blow by you, athletic finisher at the cup, but can't catch. The hands is weird. It's very strange. Yeah, I mean, they're not the same team without Fee. They are not the same team. Sods is terrible. She continues to do this, and they keep saving her. Her in-court interview, she admitted she wanted to go to the post the whole game, and we saw it because Aaliyah Boston got a lot of touches, and she delivered. She delivered. It was a big game for her. 17 points, 16 rebounds. Alyssa Smith finished with 11, 3, and 2. Caitlin and Mitchell really closed out that game in the fourth. But yeah, the Lynx are not the same team, man. They're absolutely not. It was a good game for Bridget Carlton, though. Kayla McBride was out there jacking. She was shooting a lot of threes, but this is a game that I expected Indiana to win. And they came out and they pulled it out. It was not pretty. It was not pretty by any means. It definitely was not a pretty victory. It seems like that is always plan B, the two-man game. If they can't push it down the floor and score one quick. I love the justice of this Fever victory. Cabbage Patch. Somebody else said Mitchell had small hands. CC moved up to number 2 all time on the rookie list, passing Sue Bird at 191, getting it before the Olympic break. That's tough. That's tough. Saz is definitely the best defender on the opposing team, on her own team. Saz has a small brain, needs to go. It's overdue. It's overdue. She's obviously in over her head at this point, guys. She's definitely all in over her head. Yeah, Timmy's still battling the hand. She's been banged up majority of the year. AT, welcome back. Welcome back. Erica Wheeler, 11 minutes this game. Dantes didn't really see the floor like that either, man. Only 5 minutes for her. Still no Grace Berger sighting. Still to this day. I do like that Lexi Hole got 24 minutes. Liberty won without Stewie Wings. Should be able to win without Collier. Oh, the talking about the Lynx. Sorry, I had to change my. That fourth quarter was nuts. Yo, yeah, Marcus back to back. That's tough. That's tough. Only 21 years old. McBride often suffered because she had CC as the assignment. Yeah, I mean, the shots weren't falling, but McBride has been exceptional since Fee went out. Like, she has definitely been really good for them. Carlton hooped. Courtney Williams did her best out there. Like, I mean, they're short-handed. They already are not like a team with a whole lot of offensive firepower. And then when you take away Fee from this lineup, it's a lot to overcome. But the defense is there. They definitely made things tough. Yeah, yeah. Ho was definitely missing shots out there today. She was definitely missing shots out there today. She brings the energy. She brings the effort. She is the glue player. But, man, she's shooting like 30% from three. She's getting way too many open looks not to be hit. Mitchell is one of the only small guards in the WNBA that can make one-handed layups off the dribble in traffic but can't catch. And she's so quick, man. She breaks out. She's one of the first players down court, gets that outlet pass, is wide open for a layup, and bobbles it every time. Like, how? Passes be on the money, too, y'all. Hole's defense was, yep, her defense definitely was good. Hole's defense has been getting better. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm a big fan. I think she should have been starting. I think they should have started her over Katie Lou. Coop Sods was the Lynx' best defender. Every night, every night, the Fever have to play against Sods and they have to play against the other team, man. It's ridiculous. Miss Pinky Lee Davis, welcome in, welcome in. Pinky Lee Davis. If this is your first time in with the Life of Brandon Blakely podcast, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up with all the latest and the greatest. They definitely snuck this one out. Yo, Paris, welcome in. I've been saying it for weeks already. Fever is a fourth quarter team and good closers. You can't, I repeat, you can't let them close or late in the game. That's suicide. They definitely are good in tight games going down the wire. They definitely are. Record all time 225. Okay. Yo, she literally drops so many passes. She's good for a good 3 turnovers a game. I'm just happy the Fever and Caitlin won one more game on Wednesday before the All-Star game in the Olympics. Yo, that All-Star game is going to be spectacular. I cannot wait to see the WNBA All-Stars versus the Olympic team. Yeah, she did. Mitchell cannot catch. Mitchell, I love what you do. You're the most aggressive rim attacker on the Fever. Definitely. She gets to the cup at will. She makes big shots off the dribble. She helped close that game out today on both ends of the floor. There's nobody on this roster that does what she does. She is the number one option. This was a big game, though, man. I love how Aaliyah Boston was aggressive today, down low, going up against some serious size. The defense made plays when they had to close it out. This was a good, hard fought victory, man. We knew, I mean, wins do not come easy in the Target Center. They do have the Wings next, which should be a very winnable game as well on Wednesday. That definitely should be a very winnable game for them. Yo, they calling for Bible Boy. They calling for Bible Boy. Said they have to play against the refs too. I knew when Boston got rid of the pink hair that she was about to terrorize the league. The hair was holding her back, Michael. That's crazy. Yo, that's funny. Yo, y'all on Bible Boy's rump. That's hilarious. Mitchell had 3 assists but would not pass to Caitlin. Fever has a magic defense. It's not there for 3 quarters and suddenly it magically appears in close games for the win. Like out of nowhere, when you think all hope is lost and they're finna take an L and Coach Sods is gonna sail again and something spectacular happens and they just make plays. They just make plays. They calling for Bible Boy, man. That's crazy. We also saw the Sun. The Sun looked really good today too, man. Dejanay Carrington, in my opinion, other than Asia Wilson, if a guard does win this award, she's got to be Defensive Player of the Year. She is locked down. Oh my goodness, she is locked down, man. I'm a big fan of her game. Have been for a while. They got the win 96-69. The Aces 89-77 over the Mystics. Of course, the Fever got it done as well. Hey, they said Bible Boy inside. He ain't coming off the porch. DC is going to come on strong in the second half of the season. I think, man, it's going to benefit them so well this break to be able to get some practice time, to be able to get some chemistry, to build some chemistry. I mean, it's going to be huge for them. It's definitely going to be big for them. And CC is knocking on the door, maybe leading the league in assists very soon. Man, it was tough when they were down by 8. Then the leader stepped up with Huff, and they made it happen. Clark had Hole. I said Hole, and they made it happen. Clark had 10 points in the fourth and some dimes. Yeah, her and Kelsey Mitchell definitely closed it out in the fourth. They finally got going, and it was a big fourth quarter run for them. They never gave up though. The game is 4 quarters for a reason. You gotta fight. You gotta continue to fight. As long as there's time left on the clock, anything can happen. Anything can happen, and they fought to the end, man. The team only has so much energy. They cannot play defense with that intensity in the entire game. If they went to their bench a little deeper, we would see more of it. But it's just more so about locking in for 4 quarters. But we saw the Minnesota Lynx got exhausted. Ran out of gas. It felt like did not have enough offensive firepower to outlast the Fever. And I felt like that when I did my preview. I felt like that's how it was going to be. I mean, the physical year is just you cannot replace her with one player. He's not coming out. Sods has Wheeler on her side and maybe Smith, but Sods is outnumbered on the court, so she can't stop the Fever from winning with her cheap sabotage schemes. It's self-sabotage, man. She's always her and Erica Wheeler and Christy Wallace are the biggest momentum killers in the league. It is nuts, y'all. I mean, it is nuts. Other teams came back on Fever already. I knew it was about time for the Fever to get a comeback win. They fought. They fought. They fought for that win. They earned that win. They, they definitely earned that win. Wheeler had 1 rebound and 1 turnover. Hey, I'm telling you, Wheeler getting minutes is nasty work. Nasty work. They will be rid of that contract by the end of the season. Kayla needs to stare down sides and say, look at me, I'm the captain now. It's tough when you're a player and you're the smartest, like IQ wise, basketball wise, you're the smartest basketball mind out of the staff, like literally more so than the coaching staff. Like, her and Aaliyah Boston basketball IQ is out of this world. And compared to Christy Sides, I feel like both of them just know the game better than her. Forget chemistry, we need a different coach. Yeah, GM getting it done out of there. New coach, get new GM, new front office, all that. We talked about it last night. Some free agents they need to go after, and maybe some players that they need to maybe be trading for. Yeah, in the physical year, yeah, pretty ugly. Definitely, that's a huge loss. I feel like they ran out of gas because they do not have that superstar that they're used to having. Now, I mean, you losing over 20 points per game. The offense runs through her. Like, this is a major loss. This is a short-handed Minnesota Lynx team. Make no mistake about it. But they put in a valid effort today, man. They battled. And they made things hard on the Fever for 3 quarters. Yeah, the break will be good for CC. It will be good for the whole team. Kelsey is leading the team in scoring. Kelsey is the number one scoring option, and that's what they need her to be. They need Caitlin to be more of the playmaker, the facilitator, and her scoring has taken a back seat to that. But she's been more aggressive. Lindell was playing back when the girls still wore dresses on the court. Oh my goodness. Yo, somebody said she had Alzheimer's. I was wild. Breaking her own turnovers in a game isn't elite. She's just another average player. Paul coming in on business. Sheesh. Coming in hot. Kelsey can be great or a liability. She shot them out of some games, and she's definitely closed out some games for them as well. But this was not a great game overall. Like, this was wild. Kelsey Mitchell hates passing to Caitlin Clark. I can count on two fingers the time she's passed to Clark in the last 3 games. Kelsey the scorer, but Clark points and assists are 40 to 50 and get points a game. Jay coming in with the numbers. How many turnovers did CC make today? Not that maybe her teammates are simply not hanging on to her assist attempts. We have seen that. Yes. I'm wondering, man, like, Kennedy Carter could be a free agent. Like, I'm wondering what they're going to do, who they're going to resign. Yo, it was not a great shooting day. It definitely was not a great shooting day for Clark. They pulled out the win. You know, it's not always going to be pretty. What did you think about the Black Girl Rock t-shirt that Coach was wearing? I think Boston is their best player, but Kelsey is their best offensive player. Boston, yeah. Yo, Top Gun, what's good, what's good? Beaver did something Scott would not do, take advantage of team's best players not playing. I mean, you got to play with who you got, and in this league, nobody's gonna feel sorry for you. Absolutely, nobody's gonna feel sorry for you. Hey, yes, 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 Top Gun. You know we back at it like we never left. Yeah, Boston is man. She was big in this game. She was big in this game. She definitely was. I'm a grown man. I don't live nor seek excuses. CC just another average. Average. Dang, come on now. Points and assists, best offensive player, and it's not Mitchell. You two standing on business. They need to get complimentary players that play with CC at the end of the day. It's definitely a team sport. And like getting rid of players like Celeste Taylor and benching Grace Berger are not playing into her strengths, in my opinion. All you have to do is see her on the sideline in the first quarter with her coach. Man, I mean, with these young players, you have to be careful what type of situations you put them in. You absolutely have to be. Confidence is key. We're seeing Camila Cardoso battle through that right now. Yeah, they gotta resign Carter. They gotta resign. That is literally one of the cornerstones. They gotta build around Carter. They gotta build around Camilla. They gotta build around Angel. Definitely. Yo, nobody is dishing the rock like Caitlin Clark right now in the WNBA. If we're talking like right now, today, at this exact moment, I think it's fair to say she's the best point guard in the league. But she definitely has to cut down the turnovers. It was a miserable shooting day. I agree, Rick. It definitely was. We got to call it how it is. It was not a good shooting day. She made some big shots in the fourth. Yeah, that Lynx defense is nothing to play with, though. I told y'all, man. That Lynx defense is serious. Yet when you look at the final score, CC still manages 17 points. Wait till she figures out the 3-point shot. She's been regularly missing. She was aggressive. She was definitely aggressive today. Great players don't break their own records and turnovers. Ask any great player about the reality, facts over feelings. I agree with you, man. Christy Sides ain't been able to iron out nothing, nothing at all. Yeah, they're gonna regret. They are going to regret getting rid of Celeste Taylor. And I told y'all they were gonna see her again. I knew they were going to see her again for sure. She proved, I mean, when we saw her in her debut, she literally got signed 6 hours before that game against the Fever. Played in it, dished out some assists. She got the scoring going a little bit today. Like, Phoenix got their doors blown off, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Phoenix got dismantled. Dismantled. I'm telling you right now, the bad shooting is a non-issue when she keeps chucking it, extends the defense all the way to half court. She definitely opens up a lot. She does. Top Gun, welcome to the intro, baby. I appreciate you. Definitely got some exclusive content coming for you this week. You already know the vibes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all check out our memberships. We got exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. If Caitlyn is average, imagine what you are. Dang, Jay, we ain't gotta get personal. CC is the engine. She's the engine that makes this thing go. She definitely is. She is the engine. CC is missing threes because teams are stopping her from getting to her spots, and she has no mid-range or floater. She needs to learn how to shoot. I'm not gonna say she doesn't have a mid-range or floater. She needs to just take advantage of it more. Don't over dribble and take those mid-range jumpers because we've seen her hit them. I think it's just more about confidence shooting. James, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Yes, like, subscribe, all that great stuff. Comment. Great, great combo in the chat going right now, guys. Great combo in the chat. Y'all always bring the heat, man. Y'all make this fun. Y'all always bring the heat. Hey, thank you, Top Gun. Always remember the first. TD Sports Cars, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, and I know that standing ovation meant a lot just because of the fact that Caitlyn is a lifelong Minnesota Lynx fan, and that was the first time she had been in that arena to play. Yes, yes, thank you, Marcus. I appreciate it. Yeah, she was heated after that tech. That came out of nowhere. Yep, getting some revenge on Coach Reed, Cheryl Reed, the head coach of the Olympic team. She will see Caitlin Clark again in the All Star game as well. Got some revenge. Yeah, you definitely got to work on the floater. Definitely got to work on the floater. I want to see more of the floater because it's always there. I mean, we're talking about if Caitlin really takes advantage and attacks the mid range, we're talking easily another 8 points per game for her. Lucy, welcome in, welcome in. Close quarters, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, big win, booby, big win. Big win on the road, too. No easy wins at the Target Center. Caitlin had McBride on her most of the game. Once again, the other team put their best player on CC and sacrificed their own offense. McBride only, she not a good shooting night. Missed a lot of threes as well. Not a good shooting night for her. And she has been incredible for the Lynx since Fee has been out. Sod still has to go. Sod still has to go. Yes, she is a wacko. Yes, TD in the house. TD, I am also in the hobby myself, my friend. How many times have we seen her in the paint and instead of shooting a mid-range, she dribbles out of the back paint back to the perimeter? She is comfortable shooting the mid-range. Not comfortable. Yeah, I don't think the confidence is there in the mid-range right now. I absolutely don't. Because it's there. It's there if she wants to take it. But yeah, I don't think the confidence is there. I would agree with that. Yeah, the tech was crazy. Today is the day of retiring Maya Moore. It's over. Maya Moore career gone too soon. Man, that's dope though that it happened to be when Caitlin Clark was coming to town. Obviously, we all are aware Maya Moore was Caitlin Clark's favorite player growing up. Bad day in the office and beat the number two team in the league. Hey, you still got the win. You still got the win. McBride only had 11 points. Spent all day guarding CC. Yep, chasing Caitlin around. It takes a lot of energy. It exhausts a lot out of you to be able to guard Caitlin Clark for 4 quarters, especially when you're trying to face guard, trap. You're exerting all types of energy. It's happened to every player that's had to guard her, man. You typically, other than maybe DJ Carrington, she was still hooping. Other than that, man, you do not score many points after guarding her. Oh, y'all think Coach Reeve is regretting that decision? Y'all think she's second guessing herself for leaving Caitlin off the off the Olympic team? Yeah, she definitely got worn out. Yup, same thing happened to Khalil Copper. Yup, absolutely right, TD. Absolutely right. Give me some more takeaways from this game and some other games as we see Connecticut put it on the Mercury. Oh my goodness. DJ Carrington for Defensive Player of the Year if it is not Asia Wilson. Yeah, well, they were saying that. They were saying that, and that's big. That's Caitlin's all-time favorite player, so that's awesome that she got to, spoil it a little bit. Great to see Lexi get more playing time, but she's getting too many open shots, Booby. There's no way that she can continue to miss these open shots. She's playing great defense. She's bringing great energy off the bench and in the starting lineup as well. Like anytime she's in the game, she's bringing in great energy. And she could be the X factor for this group, especially if she starts hitting threes. Yeah, we've seen the floater a little bit sparingly for CC, so I know like she can hit it, but yeah, she needs to rely upon it more. Yeah, they are. That's a big three, and Alyssa Smith is a very good complementary piece to that big three as well. No team can keep up with Caitlin and the Fever when they are running. They are elite in transition. They are elite in transition. Now, I will say, man, Minnesota gave them some fits. They gave them some fits for 3 quarters. YouTube says the Rookie of the Year race is not even close. He said if they give it to anybody other than Caitlin Clark, the thing is rigged and he's through with it. Yeah. Maya Moore made me a Lynx fan, man, when I was first getting into the W. Like, literally, her, Simone Augustus, Lindsay Whalen, Sylvia Fowles. Like, man, those teams were so elite. Grace Berger has fallen out of favor. I don't know if she crashed the coach's car, keyed it, burned down her house. I don't know what she did to Coach Sides to fall out of favor. But they need 3-point shooting, and they have not. And I mean, Berger was solid last year. She proved she could be a knockdown shooter last season, and she's getting no minutes. Really. Agreed. Agreed. Coach Reeves regrets not putting CC on the Olympic team, and I regret not hooking up with CC before she became. Well, you are a wild guy. You're wild. Off the leash. Off the leash, my guy. On a Sunday. Lit. Yes. What are some other thoughts? Y'all holler at me in the comments. What were some other thoughts? Yeah, she is locked down. She is locked down, man. Hold on. I gotta get this graphic on the screen. Give me like 1 second. I gotta get this graphic on the screen. They were showing like her defensive, like her matchups against Caitlyn, against Ariel Atkins, against Copper, against Enrique, who she locked down. Like, he has been strapping up, man. And I know guards don't typically win the defensive player of the year unless it's something miraculous. But she is playing really good basketball. She is playing really good basketball. See, Berger definitely should be the backup point guard for this group. Celeste Taylor should have been the backup point guard for this group. I mean, we saw what she could do. Erica Wheeler, you're telling me is better than either of these players? You lying. You're lying to me. You're lying to the fans. You're lying to yourself if you think Erica Wheeler is better than Celeste Taylor or Grace Berger. You're lying. You were completely lying. That's all there is to it. Hold on, though. Speaking of Dejanay Carrington, I mean, look at this, man. This is nuts. This is nuts. Held Clark to 2 of 9. Held Atkins to 0 of 7. Held Copper 0 of 3. Held Enrique at 2 of 9. Held Chelsea Gray to 0 and 3. Held Jewel Lloyd to 1 of 5. That's like 3 of the top 5 leading scorers in the league. And she is handing out work. Yeah, that's surprising. That's very surprising that was her first double double. I was very shocked by that too. That threw me off guard. When I seen that, I was like, really? Is that a typo? Like, is that an error? Are we sure? Yeah, that was crazy. She should have been an all-star this year, man. She got snubbed. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Dejanay got snubbed. She got snubbed for the All-Star game, man. She is a lockdown defender, one of the best athletes. Did y'all see her block Brittany Griner today? Oh my god. Yeah, give the young players a chance. How are we gonna know what Berger can do if she's getting no looks? Yeah, Wheeler need to take that big contract she got and get on out. She need to find something else. She need to find another team, man. She is not her plus to minus is insane. She's detrimental to the team. She kills the pace. She kills the momentum. She's had a couple of decent games off the bench, but like she's doing more harm than good. Man, I really like Cole in that starting lineup. But Katie is tough too. She gives a lot of effort. She can hit the three, but they both need to make open shots. If they're both making open shots, man, it helps this team out so much. Carrington got that dog, and people don't want to see defense in the All Star game. I hope it's not that BS All Star defense they play in the NBA, man. I want to see a competitive game. Like, obviously, we want to see scoring. We want to see highlight plays. But we want to see a competitive game, too. For 3 quarters, sides and the length, handcuff Clark. Yeah, it's time for her to hit the road. It's time for Will to hit the road. Don't you come back. If she stopped hating on CC, that's how you feel, Jaden. That's what they said kept Kennedy Carter away, too. Messing with Caitlyn, dang, did it cost Kennedy and Dejanay? Dejanay? Man, Clark moving like the mob. Get your all-star hopes hit. Kate made the bonehead pass. I was like, what? Yeah, Kate, yeah. Yeah. Turnovers. I talked about that in my preview of this game, that turnovers would be crucial just because of the fact that the Lynx are really good at turning turnovers into points at the other end. They are really, really good at that. Yeah, this is going to be a super competitive playoff. Because Connecticut looked really good today. I'm not going to lie. Connecticut looked really, really good today. I was impressed with Connecticut. I felt like they were kind of slumping just a little bit, but no, they came and blew the doors off of a healthy Mercury squad that had their starting lineup rocking. Copper had 17 for the Mercury. Brittany Griner played in this game as well, but DeWanna Bonner 17 points. Bree Jones, the alternate for this Team USA squad, came up big in this game with 16 points and 8 rebounds. Dejanay, definitely 12 points, 11 rebounds. And for a guard to get a double-double and it's not assist involved is very surprising. But I think, honestly, Rachel Banham, did anybody see her come off the bench? When she hit eight threes off the bench? We've talked about the Connecticut Sun and the three being their biggest weakness. If Banham can do that, she's an X factor. She changes the trajectory of this team. Y'all know Wheeler be dribbling the air out of the basketball, man. Saxton doesn't get any type of playing time. I'm not sure what her role is with this team, and it doesn't seem like they know either at all. Y'all got the chat booming. Fever are great when they run, not the slow down style that Sides wants CC to play. Can someone tell Sides CC is not? Yeah, I mean, this half court offense they try to run when they got the Showtime Lakers running the floor is ridiculous. Don't fight against the grain. Embrace what your team does well and put them in positions to succeed. That's why I like Coach T Spoon. That's why I like Coach Becky Hammond and these other coaches, man, that are winning games. That's why I like Coach Cheryl Reed. Like, put your team, play to their strengths, build around that. Your team plays better fast. Stop slowing it down like you're the 90s freaking Spurs. I want to see Dantas get some more minutes too, but I know she's got to get more in game shape. But her size and shooting ability could be a game changer. Definitely. The bar has moved up in the WNBA. Wheeler's best year as PG is 5 assists per game. Yeah, not great. Nah, it's combo guards getting that. Carter and Reese went to the club before yesterday till 5 a.m. Said Reese on Instagram, then deleted Scott. Coach need to curfew before games. They was outside. Wheeler could start the women's Globetrotters. Hey man, her and Alexis Morris. Alexis Morris already playing for the first initial Globetrotters. So if they get a women's side, they got 2 players. Yeah, Connecticut absolutely dominated that game. Made a lot of shots. Shot very well from the three. Yo, he can shoot that rock, man. 8 threes off the bench. Yo, Banham can shoot that rock. Timothy, what's good? What's good? Yeah, she went nuts. She went nuts. Nah, fellow Kennedy Carter, this is basketball, not hockey. Through the hip check. Yo, Carter had a very bad game their last time out, but she has been the best player on the sky. She's deserving to be an all-star. She is a bucket. She is absolutely a bucket. She is definitely a bucket. What were some more takeaways from today, man? Asia Wilson and the Aces took care of business today. They're continuing their winning ways. The Mercury lost 2 straight. And I mean, obviously, we weren't worried about the Aces losing this game to the Mystics. Very quiet night for Jackie Young, those 7 points. Asia Wilson went for 28 and 17. Should we just give her the MVP now? Should we just give Asia Wilson the MVP at this point, like right now, today? Like, in all seriousness. Yeah, Carter be making some wild faces. She is animated. She is a character. She definitely is. Asia Wilson went nuts, y'all. Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum had a cool 22 points as well. How about Tiffany Hayes with 17 points off the bench? Sheesh. Yo, if they're getting that type of production from their bench, watch out, man. Look like the Aces is back in business, y'all. Not gonna hold you. Some teams are peaking at the right time. Yeah, Wallace and Wheeler must go. Melissa Smith might be out of there as well. Melissa Smith might be out of there as well. The Fever's still in seventh place. Scott's still in eighth place, even at 11 and 14. The Aces are at in third place. They move up to third at 16 and 7. Watch out for them Aces. They coming. The Sun 18 and 5 are in second, 20 and 4. Liberty number 1. They are the only team, the first team with 20 wins on the season. Let me look right quick. I think CC is leading the league. This now. Maybe. So yes, Caitlin Clark is officially leading the league in assists with 7.8 assists. Alyssa Thomas, she just jumped. Alyssa Thomas, AT, is averaging 7.7 assists. Caitlin Clark is leading the league in assists, and Angel Reese is still leading the league in rebounds, narrowly edging Asia Wilson. She's got 12 rebounds per game. Angel Reese, Asia Wilson has 11.9. So the rookies are leading in two respective categories. Angel Reese is still leading in rebounds. Caitlin Clark is winning the assist battle right now. She is the leader in assists. Yeah, the Mystics came out strong. The Mystics came out strong. I definitely have to give them their credit. They fought. I mean, it's not like they just rolled over and let it happen. But it's just tough when you're missing a talent like Elena Deladon. Like you're not gonna overcome that, and especially against the Aces, man, they got a lot of firepower. But I tell y'all what though, Ariel Atkins, 36 cold ones, she was going berserk. Somebody need to trade for her. Ariel Atkins was lighting the Aces up today. He was a big reason. Nobody else even scored in double figures. Like Ariel Atkins is that deal. She's been hooping this year too, man. To be honest with y'all, averaging 15 points per game, 3.7 assists, 3.7 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and with Ryan Howard out, she really stepped up. And they were missing Jordan Canada at the beginning of this season as well. Jordan Canada didn't play in this game either. Yes, great team effort, great team effort. Kate Martin got 9 minutes, had 3 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds as well. Gustafson, another Iowa Hawkeye, had 2 points and 3 rebounds. Fever, I would say the Fever. The Aces went a little deeper into their bench than usual. Quiet night for Chelsea Gray. She only played 20 minutes, 2.6 assists, 2 rebounds. Would you even want to risk her in the Olympics, man? Like, they definitely did. They close quarters. We talk about that so much. Literally. Do y'all think she would be the same player? Y'all think she would be the same player though under Coach Christie Size that she is with Becky Hammond? Because the Fever do not do a good job of developing talent at all. Like they just don't. Yeah, you can tell every time they meet up. Every time. Yeah, she's crushing that rookie record, crushing the assist record. TD definitely. Definitely, definitely. What were some other key takeaways y'all had from this game and the other ones, man? A lot of teams are building some serious momentum heading into this Olympic break, and teams like the Sky and the Fever that don't have players playing in the Olympics, and other, the Washington Mystics as well, the Atlanta Dream, like teams that are gonna, and the LA Sparks teams. Derek and Hamby's playing in the 3v3, but these teams that don't have Olympians or multiple Olympians, they got to take advantage of this practice time and this rest time. Definitely. You're absolutely right, Brandon, that Martin probably should not have came here. Yeah, I don't even know if she would be the same player. I really don't. I don't know. Sides would maybe find a way to just destroy what she's got going too, man. Because the Aces have done a really good job of building confidence in the cake. If Sods finally accepts that fast-paced play with CC at point will win the more games, Fever could be a 500-win team. Yeah, they should be a playoff team just based off of talent alone. But man, the coaches, the system, it's just you never know which version we're gonna see. Never know. That's what's so annoying about the whole situation. Is like they play better fast. We all know it. Anybody that watches them knows it. So why are you slowing the game down? Like for what reason? You can still feed the post and transition. Aaliyah Boston and Alyssa Smith run the floor well. They're still gonna get their post touches. It makes no sense. Like there's no justifying it. You got Clark locked up for what, 4 years? How many of those years are you gonna waste under the Christie Sides regime? That's what I want to know. How many years are you going to sabotage? Because it's self sabotage at this point. She's so bad. She's so bad. Yes, Candy, that All Star game is coming up. I got you guys covered on all the content. A lot of people picking the WNBA All Stars to win. They did win the last time these two teams matched up. Rike, of course, was the MVP, went off against Team USA, and she will be back in action for the WNBA All Stars again this year. Stat team. If a stacked Aces team has minutes for Kate, there's got to be minutes for Kate on the Fever. I mean, some people just know how to utilize their talent better. Because I think there will be minutes on people's roster. There will be minutes for Grace Berger elsewhere. Elsewhere. Yup, definitely the besties. But yeah, I'm not saying Kate wouldn't play for the Fever. I'm just saying I don't know if she would be as good right now, as effective as she is. She's in a great system where she's not being overwhelmed. All she's got to do is go out there and play her game, play defense, make shots, make the right basketball play. And she's flourishing learning from these vets. The Fever kind of got like a toxic situation going on right now. Heart and soul, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, the Fever are the Lynx are definitely a team that likes to really wear you down. They can play fast with Nafisa Collier beating bigs down the floor, but they definitely can get you in that half court as well. Yeah, that I think they did. They definitely played slow. And I will give credit to the link, man. They definitely their defense really, really made things difficult. Caitlin Clark seems supremely confident in herself and dealing with media and reporters last few games. She's coming into her own. But yeah, she's coming into her own. Sides be selling. She's be selling that team out, man. Self sabotage. Sides is terrible. Sides is so bad. It's nasty work. It's nasty work, man. I can't believe she's getting away with this. I can't believe she's getting away with this. I mean, nasty work, guys. Sods is sabotaging them. Yo, Big Wash, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, very good game today. Very, very good game today. They fought, and we trust this team. When games get close down to the wire, and it comes down to a couple of possessions, I trust the Fever to close out games. They closed out a very good Minnesota team, and there's no replacing a supreme talent and elite player like Nafisa Collier. Of course, her presence was missed. Her presence deeply impacted the Minnesota Lynx, but they are still a very good team. One of the top teams in the WNBA, one of the top three top well were one of the top three teams in the WNBA coming into this game. They're calling for Sod's heads, Big Wash. They're calling for her head. Down the stretch, though, she made the calls. They executed. They closed the game out. Winning cures all. Winning cures all. Y'all see what the Aces did. And there y'all see it. The box score. Big Wash, you definitely have been a Sod's advocate. Respect. Yeah. Great execution at the end to get that block. Sod's maybe over her head. She's shown moments where it feels like, okay, it's finally clicking, and then other times it's just a dumpster fire. We need consistency. You have a playoff team on your hands right now. You have a playoff team on your hands right now. Christy Sods, Lynn Dunn. All you have to do is not fumble the bag. Just don't do same situation that were handpicked to coach teams. We've seen it. We just seen LeBron pick a coach. He's the blueprint. LeBron has shown how much power players have. And Clark need to take note of that and know that she has got supreme power in this scheme, man. They are going to choose Caitlin Clark over any coach. Hey, Pug Dad, you already know. We back at it. We back at it. You already know. No days off. We grinding. We got to get to it. Appreciate y'all joining me. Guys, if this is your first time in the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast, this is what we do on a weekly, nightly, daily basis. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up with all the latest and the greatest. I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Thank y'all so much for joining me because none of this is possible without you great people. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all always bring the energy, keep it spicy. What we got? What we talking about right here, y'all? What we talking about? We got some people coming in. Okay. Cece was mad the first half and got pulled after 5 minutes because she disagreed with Sods. First half game plan, no pick and roll at all. They just went high low. Yup. It was very predictable. Very predictable. John, welcome in. Great win by the Fever. Pisses me off that they lost to the Washington Mystics on the 10th. The WWE, NBA has some serious issues if a head coach sure really can have that type of attitude. She's a legend in the game. She's been around the league a long time, the longest tenured head coach in the league. So, that comes with certain, you know, pull. ICT, welcome back. Saj just has a crap game plans, and it's obviously titled CC and almost titled AB. My thing is, if you're worried about getting post touches, if your focus is getting the ball in the post, you can still do that within the fast paced transition offense. You don't have to play like the '90s Spurs to get touches for Aaliyah Boston and the Feast and Alyssa Smith. They can get down the court. They are mobile bigs. Kelsey Mitchell has been the closer. She has been my T girl. I was one of the few that was actually watching the W. I'm not for or against sides. I'm judging based on what I can see with my eyes. Fair, fair, fair. We keeping it 100, 100. CC and Sides probably worked it out at halftime because they came out the rest of the game running pick and rolls. And that's what worked. The two-man game works. Put it in Caitlin's hands. Let her make decisions. Let these bigs also make decisions because Aaliyah Boston's a gifted passer as well out the post. Sides is definitely not a last-minute coach. When CC doesn't touch the ball, I know it's a loss. Aaliyah Boston and Alyssa Smith exploited the lack of inside game since V is out. Absolutely. They went to work. They went to work. Carlton and the gang had no answer for them. Aaliyah Boston was just good getting second chance opportunities too. She was a monster on the glass. Yeah, Lynn is 77. What in the heck is she doing running this team, man? It's nasty work. Yeah, that's expected, man. That is expected. Seattle definitely got to come in there and handle business. That big three has jailed really well for Seattle, I gotta say. I gotta say. Yeah, they're up 77 to 67. 3 minutes left. Looks like Seattle has this game in the bag. Just for those wanting to update on that game. Looking at it, Wnba, 10 points, 10 rebounds, double double. Ezzy had 18 points, five rebounds. Horston had 14. She's really good on both sides of the ball. Jewel Lloyd had 12 points. Quiet night for Scott Nick. She only played 14 minutes. And they get the dub. Moving on. There's a lot of teams that are peaking at the right time. Clark Street in the house. Paris Johnson, the mayor of Clark Street, is in the house. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild. This was a hard fought game. Nobody said it was going to be easy. I was really impressed with Connecticut today, though. I'm not going to hold y'all. What were some other takeaways from this game? Any game, really. What were some more takeaways y'all had, man, from today? Today was live. Today was a very live day for basketball. Yes, we got some celebs in the chat, man. Some OGs in the chat. Sides at the beginning of the game absolutely destroyed Clark's plan. It was not good. What Clark usually does disrupted the whole rhythm. Disrupted the whole rhythm, man. You gotta let your point guard establish a rhythm. She's gonna be the one making plays, making decisions. She is the engine to this offense. But Clark and Kelsey Mitchell definitely closed it out down the stretch. Like Paris say, man, when it's a close game, you can bet the Fever are gonna close it out. Yes, 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 Lindy. Thank you for that score update. Appreciate you. Yes. Yo, Destiny Henderson got some minutes. She played 10 minutes, got 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Ron Howard and Jordan Canada, the starting backcourt for the Dream, are out. They both missed like several games, like a handful of games. Shout out to Tina Charles though, doing it in like year 20 as well. It feels like she had 12 points. Maya Caldwell led the way for the Dream, 18 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds for her. Alicia Gray, the sharpshooter, gonna be playing for Team Wnba, one of the best shooters in the league. But yeah, Jordan Canada and Ryan Howard being out is tough, man. That is tough. That is a very tough loss. Definitely. the takeaways. Indiana will beat Dallas. They should. They should. It'll be disgraceful if they lose to Dallas. Dallas is arguably the worst team in the league. If they lose to Dallas, we have big trouble. We have big trouble if they lose to Dallas. That's no disrespect to Enrique, but they're banged up too. But man, if they lose to Dallas, we got problems, y'all. SC, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, they lose to Dallas. We got problems. Winning for India is how well Boston is playing. Clark is improving. She still needs to go left and keep her dribble alive. I need to see more mid range from Caitlin, too. I need to see more mid range because it's there. I'm talking 8 more points a game for her probably if she takes advantage of the mid range and the floater, y'all. Dead serious. But this was a big win. This was a team win. This was a hard fought win. They showed a lot of mental toughness in this game, in my opinion. 81-67, 135. And it is looking like Seattle's definitely taking this one and going to move to 16-8 on the year. Man, oh man. That big three jailed a lot quicker than I thought they would. I know Lloyd and Scott Diggs played together in Notre Dame, but man, the chemistry already with those three is impressive. And they are leading the league in blocks. They are guarding that paint. Ezzy and Nika are guarding that paint. They are sending everything into the stands. It is nuts. Yeah, Plum gets a lot of mid range. Rogel, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, Hole, if she starts making shots, she's a difference maker because she's going to get open looks. Yeah, normal crossover. Definitely got to have that. Yeah, Colin, that's the thing. She's got to add that mid range to take her scoring to the next level because it's there. It's so there. I'm tired of seeing the over dribbling and the pass outs. Like, the mid range would be so beneficial for Clark. And I think she works on it in the offseason. I wouldn't replace sides at this point. Team has improved a lot. Fever took down NY, Phoenix, Minnesota. Wallace not getting minutes. Thank you. Hallelujah. Major improvements from the beginning of the season. I don't think they get rid of her this season at all. No. And probably not next year either, but it doesn't feel like she's the long-term answer. It doesn't feel like this group is going to reach their full potential under Coach sides. Just my opinion. But, I mean, if they make the playoffs, there's no way they get rid of her. The assist race for the league will be between CC and AT. Nobody else close give nod to CC. Yeah, I mean, AT has been the triple double queen. CC's trying to come after that crown as well. That's going to be a very interesting battle between her and then Angel and Asia battling for the rebounds as well. It's gonna be interesting. 9 assists a game. I could see it. I could see it. I think at some point in her career, she's definitely going to be averaging double double, like averaging double double with points and assists. She's going to be averaging a double double. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think heart and soul. I think she's definitely like we've seen her hit floaters, we've seen her hit the mid range, but it feels like the confidence isn't fully there on that mid range and in those shots. Just feels like the confidence is not there all the way. Yes, yes, yes. That's kind of a shame. Then if they make the playoffs, we have to keep the Yeah, I mean, if they make the playoffs, there's no way they're getting rid of sides. How bad they've been, playoffs is a success. Hey, what's up, Timothy? Welcome in. They need to fire Scott. Welcome in, Brandon. They need to fire. They need to fire outside. She's a bad coach, and while they had it, they could fire Linden too. We need to get some winners in right places. Yeah, we need leadership. The Fever need leadership. They need leadership in Indiana. It starts up top. It starts up top. I Yeah, I can see the double double Top Gun definitely. I got so many favorites on that team. Only Wheels I don't like at all, but Lexi Hustle is definitely one of my favorite players. She keeps them from bringing a total bust on defense. Definitely, she's that glue player. She's electrifying as far as just fighting for loose balls, making plays on defense, jumping passing lanes. Her energy is contagious. Okay, Fever 19 wins. Over or under 19 wins. How y'all feeling, chat? How y'all feeling? Do the Fever get to 19 wins? Over 19 wins, or do they fall a little bit below? Y'all let me know. Even if they make the playoffs, it's gonna have nothing to do with sides. It's the team playing above her and winning games. You still need to fire her. I agree, Brandon. I'm right there with you. I just don't think they will because the thing is, it would be different if she was really on the hot seat. But Dunn wanted her. She handpicked her for this job. She was handpicked for this job. So them making the playoffs is going to be a success in the eyes of the front office. They're definitely ahead of schedule, but I agree. She is not the long term answer. She's not a good coach, and they gave her the keys to a Ferrari and basically said, "Don't crash it." Calling it now. CC gonna exercise her options as a free agent in the future. Then Fever will reach out to Kate Martin to join as an enticement for CC to resign. Hey, we keeping the receipts. Let's revisit it. You definitely chasing the rabbit. Facts. Yep, I want to see what Dantas can do, man. She can shoot the basketball. She's freaking huge. I know she's still getting in the game shape, so I get it. Jumping into the WNBA basically in the middle of the season is no easy task. Kelsey Mitchell got the easiest job in basketball. Hey, if she be hooping, she is a bucket. She is a bucket. She is instant offense. So are we in or out on Christy Sods? It seems like it's kind of split right now. Do y'all want to see her stay long term? Is she the answer? Do y'all trust her? Or is it still sides gotta go? If they win a playoff series, the sides still have to go. Clark is acting like a coach. She definitely has a coach's mind. She definitely does. And she's out there making adjustments, getting her teammates in the right spots. I don't mind Christy staying if they bring in an offensive analyst to help her. Okay. Okay. Get like an offensive coordinator in there, Tim. I feel you. Hey, RC, welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, if the game is close, you can trust the Fever to close it out. Big win, RC. They grew up today. They grew up today. Top Gun wants Sides out of there. West Side, welcome in, welcome in. Says Sides is doing better. Yeah, yeah. Dunn is definitely out of touch right now with how the league is going. Christy Sides is just there. She's the doorbell. She can't come in the house. They like, yo, just stay out the way. Don't mess it up, Sides. Okay, TD says Sides. He thinks Sides. You don't think Sides can take them to the next level? I agree with you, TD. I don't think she is the one long term that's gonna take them to the next level. Anyone who wants to keep Sides around is not watching the games. Yo, she's definitely holding this team back. Christy the doorbell Sides. Hey, she gotta stay outside. Christy outside Sides. Yeah, I just don't see how. I don't know. I don't see how you could trust sides. But I'm not saying you're wrong. Like, if they make the playoffs, the front office will view that as a win for this franchise. And I mean, I don't see her being fired by next year either, unless they just completely collapse. But I still don't trust sides. But she's doing just enough. That is the danger. If CS starts winning, that is going to be harder to get her off the team. Facts. Facts. Nobody is going to fire a winner unless you're the Raptors and Dwayne Casey, who won Coach of the Year. And then, he couldn't be Braun and they got him out of there. But other than that, if you're winning, typically you're safe. Typically you are safe. The Fever have a good chance of winning all their home games. The road games is what I worry about. And this was a big road win for them. No easy wins in the Target Center. Caitlin Clark is a lifelong Minnesota Lynx fan. First time playing in this arena. Maya Moore got her jersey retired. So this was an emotional night for a lot of players. And Clark, her and Mitchell closed this game out after a slow start. Colin says they're lucky to be where we are right now as a Fever fan, Colin. They gave her the keys to a Bugatti and she can't drive. She literally cannot drive, man. I mean, seriously, it's nasty work. It is nasty work. Like, truthfully, man. Well, if they get rid of Kelsey Mitchell, Wheeler, and Wallace, then maybe Sods can coach better. Get Sods' posse out of there. Get her posse out of there. I mean, there's a locker room divide, obviously, that's going on, man. And it's an uphill battle. Dang, championship or bust, RC? Sheesh. Oh, man, championship or bust. Right now, CS is the weakest link. I agree. She is slowing down the development of the team. I agree. She is not comfortable with CC's style of play, and Lynn Dunn is even more of a dinosaur. I agree. I agree. I agree. Lindy says doesn't trust Sods at all. Dang, James said when your idols turn to rivals, taking out her rivals. What's next? What are they gonna do next? They've got the core. Bible boy, they was calling for you. Y'all called for him. Bible boy is in the building. Y'all were calling for him. He is here. Bible boy in the chat. Oh man. Definitely a divide, Top Gun. Definitely, man. Like, you can just tell the chemistry is not there. Hey, Bible Boy in the building. Yo, Paris in the chat. Yeah, there's definitely like some cohesiveness issues going on. Now, Bible Boy, we called it how it is. It was definitely a bad shooting night. Like, the pressure was on. Minnesota Lynx is one of the top three defenses in the league. They did their job today until the fourth quarter where things got closed out. But hey, they brought the pressure. They brought the pressure. Caleb McBride was smothering Caitlin Clark. At times, Courtney Williams, like, hey, they did a good job. They executed the game plan for 3 quarters. Made things extremely difficult on the Fever. But AB was the difference maker. AB was the difference maker. What's interesting is that if Fever can get to sixth place, they could end up playing Storm Lynx or Connecticut. Nah, the trade deadline is not till August. They definitely have time to make trades. Who are some players y'all want to see them get? Who are some players that they should trade for? Yep, the streak definitely ended today. The streak definitely ended today. Yeah, Boston was definitely hooping. What were some other takeaways y'all had from the game, man? That was crazy. It really went down to the wire. The defensive adjustments. I gotta give Coach Saz though her credit for the defensive adjustments at the end. Like that double team really saved them. They closed out. They got stops when they needed to. But we still not lifting her off the hot seat by any means. Oh man, toasting the Clark for setting the turnover record tonight. Yep, the streak did. Sipping on that tap water, that community Kool-Aid, that community punch. The man, consecutive days. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark's double streaks in consecutive days. Mm. Now we get back to business as usual. Hey, Bible Boy, we appreciate you joining us. Appreciate you locking in with us on the clock. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, man. None of this is possible without you great people. Thank you for locking in with me. Hey, Bible Boy came in standing on business. Yeah, it was not a great game for Caitlin. It was not a good game. She played through it, closed out the fourth, made some plays down the stretch to help win the game. But yeah, for 3 quarters, it was not a good game at all. That's what I'm saying. I want to see more of Dantas. Like, what are they gonna do with her? I know she's probably still getting in game shape. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell helped close this game out. Aaliyah Boston was definitely the difference maker. Multiple offensive rebounds to help close this game out. Love what I saw from her. Lexi Hole came in with the energy like she always does. The trade Melissa. Yo, somebody proposed a trade and they were saying, would y'all do this trade? Somebody in the chat said yesterday, trade Alyssa Smith for Alyssa Peely and a first round pick to the Lynx. And now seeing how the Lynx are, they could use another big. But would y'all make that trade on both sides? Would y'all say yes to that trade? Mitchell and Boston, the other two pieces of that big three. Yeah, the streaks are out the window. It's about winning games. We know that, y'all. We know. Definitely about winning games, trying to get to the playoffs and make things happen from there. So all you gotta do is get into the playoffs, and then the records are out the window. We know that. Yeah. Boston was huge. Boston was huge in this game. Boston was 17 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists. We gotta say a game high. A game high. 16 rebounds. She out rebounded the front line of the Lynx by herself, man. She was huge. And I tell you what, Katie Lou is 27 years old, for whoever just asked. But I tell you what, man, Kayla McBride was tired balls chasing around Caitlin Clark for 4 quarters. My goodness. I love Mitchell too bad. He's not a team player. No Smith is better than Peely. I think so too. So you say no? What else? No way you make that trade accent. No way. That's two no's on the trade. There's no way I'm making that trade. I'm excited to see some trades happen though. The deadline is a little over like a month away. I'm definitely excited to see some trades during the Olympic break and after. Agree. Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston definitely did their things in these games, deserve their flowers. They beat a short-handed Minnesota team, but you got to play with what you got. But the impact, the loss of Nafisa Collier was definitely felt today. Yo, Paris was all in here. I don't even know. Westside says, let's make the trade. Okay. Okay, Westside, stand on business then. Oh, we gotta look at the numbers. Yo, that's crazy. Dantas got 3 rebounds in 5 minutes. Alyssa Smith got 2 rebounds in 23 minutes. That's insane. That is insane. That's crazy. What? Wow. That's crazy. Timothy, very valid stat, man. Way to point stat. Hey, that's crazy. Dantas was out all year with a knee injury. Yes, before that, she was a bench player a few years before that. She was an easy all star. I mean, with that size and that ability to score the basketball from almost anywhere on the floor, that could be a major X factor. Why do people act like Clark isn't playing with her favorite target? Knicks might be the best team in the league if he comes back at 100%. They definitely will be in the running for that title. They definitely will. They just ran out of gas today offensively, just not quite enough with Mabry having McBride having a bad game as far as scoring the basketball, and then no feed, just not enough offense without them two. Yeah, she had like 10 points in the fourth. She went up. Clark had like 10 in the fourth, but yeah, it was a very, very quiet night for her. Very bad shooting night. The defense was locked in, man. The Lynx make a lot of good players have off nights. Yeah, she definitely was not grabbing boards. Smith was not grabbing boards. But yeah, the Lynx were, I think, the biggest surprise of the year, in my opinion. I don't think anybody expected them to be a top three, top four team in the entire league this year. They're playing great basketball, great team basketball. They share the rock. They play great team defense. They cause turnovers, and they're really good at turning turnovers in the transition offense. Yeah, Sods is definitely holding this team back, in my opinion, but they are performing. They've already won more games than last year. Like, they are performing. They are in playoff contention. If they make the playoffs, it's hard to really make a case to fire her because it's going to be looked at as a success. But yeah, her and CC have definitely been bumping heads. They definitely have. James, you a wild boy. Knicks held Chicago to 5 points in the fourth quarter the last time they played. Lockdown defense, man. The Lynx are for real. They are definitely for real. if we did trade Alyssa for Peely, we will have Maris, Teamy, Aaliyah, Alyssa, and Saxon in the front court. That's a good front court. She's definitely a mismatch nightmare. She's had 2 games where she's had over 20 points already this year. She is a mismatch nightmare with her size, her ability to shoot the three, put the ball on the floor, get to the basket, and use her size to just body up through contact. Yeah, I mean, Broad definitely had a bad game. Copper had 7 turnovers today. That's not like her. Yo, when Dejanay Carrington, when she's on you, it's gonna be a long night. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this stat line. When Dejanay Carrington is on you, it's going to be a long night. I mean, no disrespect to Asia Wilson. She's very deserving. But if I had to go defensive player of the year, man, I'm definitely going Dejanay Carrington. Connecticut looked really good today. They were the most impressive team I watched today. I was very impressed with them, and they played a healthy Mercury team. Diana Taurasi was back for this game, Natasha Cloud, and Brittany Griner, and they completely locked all of that up. Held them to 69 points. Taurasi only had 6 points. Celeste Taylor had 2 points in 10 minutes. She played 10 minutes for this team. She's, man, in the last 2 games, she's played more for the Mercury than she played all year this up to this point with the Fever. Nasty work. Yeah, Carrington is locking everything up. That is true, Ronnie. Every great player does have off days. That's facts. It happens. It's not going to be your night every night. So, Kelso, you're saying, would you keep Smith or would you trade for Pete? Yeah, she was going behind the back, had the crossover. You know, it's true. Sods is used to coaching mediocre players. That's why they are dead last season. Man, 2 consecutive first round picks. It does not happen by accident. Kelsaw Keith Smith. Okay, respect Keith Smith. I will say I don't think that Peely is the caliber of player that Smith is right now, but I think she could be. Yeah. Yes, she did. Man. She getting dangerous. Stay dangerous out there, CC. Stay dangerous out there. Stay dangerous out there. Yes, welcome in, guys. If this is your first time, welcome into the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. I am your host, Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. Stay up to date with us. Hey, keep it real, Bible boy. You every time you come in here, you say you keep it 100, 100. Yeah, this was a performance though. We literally saw them grow up. We saw them grow. We saw the Fever grow up some today. We definitely did. We definitely saw them grow up some today. Yeah, we seen Salvi's name being mentioned a lot with the Fever, man. I know she's been banged up. Caitlin could be that wing defender, but she's so important in other spots of the game. If Diamond Miller is available for the Fever, need to target her. Diamond Miller is tough. Diamond Miller is definitely tough. Dejanay Carrington is going to be a free agent after this season. I mean, if you're going to get rid of Alyssa Smith, I would absolutely bring Dejanay in. She would be perfect. Yeah, DT coming back from injury was big mid today. Gotta call it how we see it. She was big mid. Connecticut blew the doors off of Phoenix. Phoenix finally getting healthy, but the rust was there. As y'all see, 96-69 ball game, man. Completely blew them out in the second half. Yup, Frederick, you absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I don't think you have to play slow to feed the post. And you can play from the outside in as well and still feed the post. No way, CC and Carrington. I mean, they've said the same thing about many other players that have way more beef. Way more beef. Carrington would be such a good fit with them or the Chicago Sky, but man, I mean, she just fits an immediate need. But there's no way you want her and Alyssa Smith both in the locker room, in my opinion. You don't even want to put yourself in that situation. You don't want to do that. Yo, it's supposed to be Bree Jones, Caitlin. That's the two right now. But I feel like the way it's looking with these injuries, depending on who's gonna be good to go, man, the All Star game could be a tryout for some players. Copper would be elite for them. Definitely on the defensive side. Definitely can score the basketball as well. Copper would be good for them. Absolutely agree. Depending on what but Copper wouldn't be a free agent. They would have to trade for her. I think Elena Deladon should be a trade target for them as well. If you're talking about moving Alyssa Smith and some other pieces. I mean, but we've seen teammate players that didn't like each other before become teammates. We see it all the time. It wouldn't be the first. But I'm just saying on paper. I get the dynamics, and y'all are making valid points. The Olympic team is definitely banged up right now. Caitlin settled after she battled Courtney to the rim. She needed to get attacking. She let McBride get in her stances. She needs to attack and use her step back if they over penetrate. That step back is deadly. Yeah, the Olympic team is definitely going through it, man. The physical year is out. Brittany Griner and Diana Taurasi missed their game before today. They both came back. Well, Brittany Griner took a tough shot during their last game, but she came back today. Uh, it's been a couple players. Chelsea Gray still getting back to 100% in her rhythm and establishing herself. Team USA has been banged up for sure. Yeah, Clark was definitely missing shots. Clark gonna be playing with the best talent she ever had. I'm assuming those players are gonna be able to catch the passes. Yeah, Clark had one bucket in the first, and then it got really quiet. Yeah, what are predictions for that game, man? And that game is going to be super spicy, man. What are predictions for that game? That is going to be a very good game. Who y'all got winning? What's the predictions for that game? What's the predictions for the All Stars versus Team USA? Team USA might have to take a couple of All Stars the way these players is dropping. I feel that. I feel that, Kelsaw. And that was my thinking. Like, only make that move if you trade Alyssa Smith. Definitely gonna be a great game. I think Reese would rather take nobody else and have injured players sit than add anybody else. Dang, that's stubborn. To me though, if I'm Clark, I don't need plays called for me. I have the ball every time. I can call my own number. I mean, we do see that, but look how the Warriors use Steph Bible Boy. They definitely run plays for him, and it makes life easier for him to get them shots, to get in rhythm sometimes. Like, it's not all ISO and pick and roll. But I feel what you're saying. She definitely has the opportunity to call her own number too. And I think she does, but she could be more aggressive. My prediction depends on who is available to play for the Olympic team. Right now, it's a team of the walking with. Yeah, they got a lot of injuries. A lot of players are banged up right now. Not even sure what this final roster is going to look like, and we still got more games this week before the break. It is madness. It is complete madness right now, y'all. I mean, they are dropping like flies. Angel Reese with the double double. The Fever got a tough decision to make. She probably at her peak in the trade market. The Fever are ready. Hey, Olympic team is like a geriatric team versus the Young Gunners. Team WNBA is going to win. Half the Olympic team is banged up. They are all stars all the way. Boston with a double double. CC triple double. Okay, James. Okay, what Kelsey Mitchell gonna do? You calling all the Fever stats out? Hey, you can't blame nobody for missing shots but yourself. So a lot of people taking the All Star team. You talking double doubles? It's a tough 4 and 5 with Stewart and Asia. Absolutely, Stewart hasn't been hitting threes good this year. I predict USA 92, All Star 85. TD Sports Cards with the first prediction taking Team USA. I personally think Team USA, if they're healthy, will win this game as well. Because Asia Wilson and Stewie is a lot to handle, man. Jewel Lloyd, Kalia Copper, Sabrina Nescu, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, that's a whole lot of buckets to defend. That is a whole lot of buckets to defend. Yep. Yep. Enrique was the MVP back in 2021, the last time these two teams played, Ghost. Bringing the facts in per usual. Yeah, yeah. Whole man, she's going to get open looks. She brings the energy. She's an impact player on the defensive side. She's impacted this lineup every time she's been in the game. But she's got to hit those open threes. She was a sniper in college. She's got to get her confidence back shooting them threes. All Stars 89, Team USA 83. Okay, okay. Remember, they will be playing with CC. CC will set everybody up to score. Bible Boy says Clark attacking the rim is her most effective weapon, not shooting the three. I think it does her well attacking the cup. And maybe trying to run her off the three. The hezzy has worked for her, and she's a big guard. You should be shooting 10 free throws a game. When Katie and Hole start hitting and either CC or Kelsey hits, they can beat anybody. Yo, I'm telling you right now, because Katie and Hole are gonna continue to get those open shots. It's really gonna come down to, hey, can they make them? That's really what it's gonna come down to. Can they make the open shot? Katie and Hole start hitting and either CC or Kelsey hits, they can beat anybody. Some people get guarded, some people don't. Absolutely, Hole is a spark plug, but she must hit her wide. Yep, she's definitely got to hit her wide open shots. Chandra, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good evening. Clark did not drop to the basket enough for me. Yeah. I mean, she has the floater. I don't think she's confident in the mid range or the floater. But if she really attacked the paint more and took advantage of the mid range and the floaters the defense are giving her, she'd get like 8 more points a game at least. James says he hates rebounds. Facts. Facts. Agree with you, TD. Size definitely wants CC to cater to how she wants her to play, it feels like. Timothy, okay, All Stars 88, Team USA 72. Not a very high scoring game, okay. Caitlin will be guarded like a normal player. John Kell will cause problems for the USA front court. Kayla is going to light it up. When Derica sees Aces players, she sees red. All valid. Every single thing you just said was valid right there. Hey, Top Gun, welcome back. Welcome back. Y'all got some spicy takes tonight. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Let me know how y'all feel about it, man. Y'all know we keep it real here. How we feeling? How we feeling? Truth Lies, welcome in. USA team is about to beat the brakes off of them. Give us a score prediction, Truth. Give us the score predictions. Give me the predictions for this game. And if this is your first time in the Live with Brandon Blaney podcast, make sure to hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. This is not possible without all you wonderful people. Predictions for that game. Man, that's going to be a mega matchup next week. And we did mention back in 2021, Team USA did fall to the WNBA All Stars. Team USA is loaded, but how healthy will they be, man? What is the final roster going to look like? That's the thing. Yeah, Hall makes defensive plays, but she got to hit them threes wide open. As a supporting role player, the difference between you being able to be on the field, on the court, and not is going to be shot making when you're wide open. USA point guards are going to be not playing well. Gray and Sabrina. So do y'all give the guard matchup? Are y'all giving it to the Team USA or y'all giving it to WNBA? I mean, as far as the collection of scores, man, I mean, you got Kelsey, Sabrina, Jackie Young, Jewel Lloyd, Kalia Copper. Like, that is a lot of buckets to defend. And I agree, they are playing through Boston like You can still get Boston her paint touches and not play half court offense though. 93-76 to the lines. Okay, okay. Get rid of All Stars will beat the shorts off of Team USA. All Stars 95, Team USA 85. Okay. Okay, that's how we feeling. If both teams are completely healthy, I'm taking Team USA. But we don't know what the final roster is going to look like right now. Chandra's got Team USA. If Boston is on, yeah, but without a doubt, CC, who's going to pass? It's getting spicy with the predictions in here. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. It seems like it's pretty even. It seems like it's pretty even with the predictions right now. CC Lloyd, Cover, Jones, that is pretty big line. I'm telling you, man, Team USA is built to last. It's definitely going to be a great game. It's going to be an amazing game. Three pointers won't be limited at all. These ladies are letting it fly. Team WNBA doesn't have no true perimeter defenders, which might hurt them. I think the WNBA All Stars has the better 3 point shooters. But yeah, as far as like defense, strapping up and locking down the perimeter, yeah, they don't really have a lockdown defender on the team. Now, I think Caitlin's scoring has definitely taken a back seat to her playmaking ability. They need her to be a playmaker more than anything. Yep, Angel Reese is on the All Stars as well. Yes, yes, they are going to need her rebound. Definitely going to break viewership records. I agree. Facts. Definitely going to be the most watched All Star weekend in WNBA history. Without a doubt, hands down, records will be broken. People, it takes a team to win. We need everyone to play good to win easy. Definitely, it's a team sport. Major, major. Y'all, give me 1 second. I gotta get some water, man. Golly. Whew, y'all got me in rare form tonight, man. That's the thing. That is the thing. From the team perspective, like, what is the final roster? Who is going to be available for Team USA? Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi did come back today. Nafisa Collier is still up in the air. Chelsea Gray is still getting back right. Like, there is a lot of players that are banged up, man. This roster could look completely different. Boston recent CC, yes, that's gonna be a show. Don't be surprised if All Stars win. Okay, okay, Big Watch got the All Stars. They may need to reevaluate the Olympic team after the game. Yo, Top Gun, no idea. I've never blocked anybody on here. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. In case anybody cares, first pick of MLB draft was an Australian second baseman. Did he play college here? Did he play college here? Hey, I'm a big baseball guy. I played baseball my whole life. That is awesome. I love the updates. I love the sports updates. Appreciate that, TV. Yeah, definitely fill us in on that. You notice that Sods did not pull CC out the game based on defensive liability. Sods is so inconsistent. She definitely is very inconsistent. You never know what she's gonna do, but you know you're in for a wild ride. They did win when she had the triple double, but no, when Clark had 29, they didn't win. They didn't win that one game. She had 29 where they drew up the last play for Kelsey Mitchell instead of drawing it up for her. Instead of drawing it up for Caitlin, they drew it up for Kelsey Mitchell, who went 0 for 3 in the game from 3. Hope AR can catch CC's passes. I think CC's going to throw at least 5 assists to Angel Reese, man. Angel has great hands, great body control. I mean, honestly. Okay, Brandon, I have a question. What's the best way to turn around a struggling baseball team? Pitching. Pitching. Pitching is the cornerstone. Great pitching. Hope AR can catch CC. Yeah, but yeah, in the open court, she's running fast. Like AR is beating other bigs down the floor. She's super athletic, runs like a gazelle, great body control, great hands. She be snagging them full court passes. AR used to running with the big dogs. She definitely can catch passes. She definitely can. Hey, she's got great hands. She's got great hands. Definitely. Y'all have the chat so live tonight. I love the energy. I love the energy from y'all tonight. She did it at LSU. She's doing it in Chicago as well. Great hands. Great hands. Yo, Paris was definitely in here for the long haul. I don't know what happened. We had already been on like when you hopped in, but she was definitely. Hey, Paris was definitely asking where you was. The chat was definitely asking about you. Y'all got the chat live tonight, man. Give me more hot takes, more predictions. We saw some big wins. Yo, all AR gotta do is run the floor and catch the basketball. It'll be just like when Stokey was getting 12 points a game off fast break layups. She just gotta run and stick her hands out. Clark gonna be like a quarterback delivering those full court passes. But yeah, the Olympic team, man, they are extremely banged up. That is no secret. They are extremely banged up right now. They definitely are. Wow. Somebody just sent me a video. Apparently, thousands of fans, Copa America, thousands of fans hit Hard Rock Stadium's field right now. They are overrunning the stadium in the final for Colombia versus Argentina. Wow. What is actually going on? Guys, sports world is just nuts right now. Indy versus Minnesota. Jorge, welcome in, welcome in. Guys, if this is your first time in with me, welcome to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV, holding it down for you. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, all that good stuff. Join our memberships. We got that exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Got some big stuff coming for all my real members out there. Stay tuned. Yo, did y'all see Don Staley called Angel Reese the Rookie of the Year? Yeah, what would McNutt say? CC had a bad game. I guess we're gonna have to see what the update is for McNutt tomorrow, cause you know she is gonna be loud. Yeah, yeah. Stokey was definitely a multi-sport athlete. We know she had that track background. Hey, Jorge, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. None of this is possible without you guys. I don't have the tap water, but I'll take a. You know what I'm saying? Got you, Bible boy. It's crazy. Their streaks ended in consecutive days. Angel and Caitlin Clark's streaks ended in consecutive days. Man, that is wild. That is wild. That is wild. Accent, you bilingual? Miss Here and Ryan Rucco, you bet to a CCD3. Hey, legendary. Legendary, Timothy. Legendary. McNutt is nuts. Welcome, man. Welcome, man. What are some of y'all other takeaways from the games today, man? The Aces handled business. Asia Wilson completely freaking dominated. She definitely, hands down, looks like the MVP in my opinion. The Fever get a big win, looking like a playoff team. Connecticut smoked the Phoenix Mercury after they got their starting lineup back. Seattle handled business. I mean, a lot went on. And you know, hey, I'm telling you right now, Caitlin Clark will be the head of the discussion tomorrow on how she played. Hey, we got some bilingual people in here. I love that. All coming together, man. I love it. I love it. Love to see it. I'm definitely gonna have to be watching that final between Colombia and Argentina if it don't get canceled though. Dead serious. I watched that England versus Spain game. Spain is not playing that ticky tacky no more, man. They are moving that ball with purpose. Yep. And I agree with you. I've been saying that for weeks, Chandra, that Hole needed to be in the starting lineup, man. No BS. No BS. Yeah, Collier was out. She's still out. Not sure if she's gonna. She was a game time decision though, so that is promising. She was a game time decision, and they ruled not to let her play. But that was a huge loss. I mean, we're talking about a top five player in the league, an MVP candidate, a legitimate all around superstar that they were missing. That her absence completely changed the entire trajectory of this matchup. Stan Fan, welcome in, welcome in. Dude, Asia Wilson is on another level. Okay, Michael, we got some multi-language speakers in here, man. I love the culture. Respect, respect, y'all. I lived in Germany for a few years myself, coming from a military family. French and English and a little bit of Spanish. Dope, dope, dope. Man, that's dope. I think they both got out of character, started to listen to the noise. Christy Walls is going to light it up in the Olympics. She going to be on the bench for Australia. I wish her the best, though. I'm not praying on anybody's downfall. She's definitely going to be on that bench, Jackson. And you already know. Takeaway from Phoenix versus Connecticut. Rachel Manham is the key to rather Connecticut can get over the hump or not. Yes. Banham, they've been lacking 3-point shooting. Banham comes off the bench and hits 8 3-pointers, breaks a record for this group. If she can shoot anything like that, I agree with you, Timothy. It changes the entire trajectory for Connecticut. They are a championship team with her shooting like that. They perimeter shooting has been very much so lacking in this lineup. They can only work with what they have right now, and yeah, that was huge. She was major for them today. Very, very spicy take. I like that. Like that a lot. Do we think CC gets on the Olympic team if someone has to leave for injury reasons? She is an alternate, so she should be the first guard added to the team if there is a guard that can't make it. Yeah, Saz needs to turn CC loose, man. Take the shackles off. Take the shackles off. Phoenix has a good team, but they are older and they have been banged up. They definitely have. Tarasi got locked down today. She only had 6 points. Prior to Sunday's game, however, Reeves and seemingly had no interest in discussing Clark's status as a potential member of a future national team. Yeah, she's not even trying to speak Clark's name. She doesn't want to do any of that. Yeah, facts, Lindy. It's definitely not no joke. A lot of players really have to have surgery. Like that injury has ended seasons. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible, man. Like I hate what's happening to the Lynx. They are one of the best teams in the league at full strength, one of the best defensive teams, and it sucks that Nafisa Collier is out. Yeah, it's been like her, Bree Jones, like are the two alternates. And it sucks, actually, because Cecilia is definitely having a big time season off the bench for them. Her and McBride have been lighting it up since he went down. Not with Reeves being the coach. CC may be the first replacement. Man, I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy. This is the worst time for these injuries to be happening. Y'all, Jordan Addison got arrested, the Vikings second year wide receiver. What in the world? What in the world? Bro, it is just, we keep getting crazy updates. We keep getting crazy updates. This is madness. Yeah, Timmy will definitely be back from the All Star break. I think they're literally trying to make sure that she's 100%. She's been battling that hand injury. Takeaway from Minnesota, Indiana. Caitlin Clark went from a bad night, being 3-2-5, and a blowout to 17-3-6. They were resilient. We saw the Fever grow up a little bit tonight. They played hard, and they beat a very good team on the road. I mean, that was a big win for them. Definitely a big win. Well, my takeaway is that Jackie Young had a bad night. Kelsey Plum lit it up. Asia Wilson is the MVP of the league as it stands. Yes, it is spicy in here, guys. Thank you so much spending your Sunday night with me. Keep coming with the takeaways. Biggest takeaways from the games today, man. The Seattle Storm handled business. Asia Wilson looks like the MVP. Um, Caitlin Clark had a very slow night. But you know what? Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston held it down for the squad. Give me some more takeaways. More takeaways. Ariel Atkins is a freaking hooper. Yo, 30 piece? Stop playing with her. She's been really good for the Dream this year. It was like last weekend was the weekend of the upsets. This weekend, teams handling business. But yeah, we gotta talk about it, y'all. Cause literally, we gotta talk about it for the Mystics. Cause Ariel Atkins, yo, Ariel Atkins had 36 points on the Aces. We gotta talk about it though. We definitely had to talk about it. Yeah, they deserve their flowers. They deserve their flowers. This was a team effort. Leroy, welcome in. Welcome in. Wins definitely matter. We got multiple languages being spoken in the chat right now. My show is officially gone international, and I love that for us. I love that for us. Yeah, Leroy, man, we've been on for 2 hours. Where you been, my God? Definitely big flowers for Boston. Definitely big flowers for her. Chandra says Rookie of the Year don't hold any weight. She's not worried about that. She is not worried about that. It's definitely not the end all be all. We've seen people win Rookie of the Year and go on to win championships and MVPs. We've also seen people go on to not be good after winning this award. So it goes both ways. It definitely goes both ways. Hey, Chandra, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. You are a cool woman. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of the community, the family. Thank you. Yeah, that is a very winnable game. The Dallas Wings is a very winnable game for them. Absolutely, I agree with you there. Definitely a very winnable game. I think we, as a basketball community, if the Fever lose that game, we should probably be a little worried. To be honest with you, we should probably be a little worried. Fever should, yeah, will have problems with McCowan. Dantas and Smith should do great. Absolutely. McCowan is definitely one of the best bigs in the league, though. She is eating. Hey, I love it. I love it. Hey, all just a bunch of sports lovers, Sandra, for sure. For sure. Hey, Colin, thank you so much for tuning in. We will be live again tomorrow, so make sure to lock in with us. But thank you for your support. Much love, my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great week to everybody. Hope everybody has a very prosperous week this week. Going in and attacking the day. Great hoops coming up this week as well, man. Right before the Olympic break. And then, of course, we got the All Star game coming up this Saturday. Who do y'all want to see in the 3-point shootout, man? I'm thinking I want to see Kayla McBride. I want to see Marina Mabry. I want to see. I mean, there's a few people I want to see, man. I want to see Alicia Gray. Like, there's a few players I want to see. I want to see Kelsey Plum. I want to see Sabrina. Who are some other players y'all want to see in this 3-point shootout? Or in the 3v3? Bible Boys giving Clark a D plus on the performance. That's not getting you any VC. McNutt has to have Clark first on her list because the Fever have a better record. Dawn Staley too. Yeah, Dawn surprised me. She came out and, just went in. She said she had Angel. Brandon, if you had to pick a top team other than the Sun to take regress in after the break, who would it be? A top team? If I'm gonna say if Nafisa Collier is not coming back 100% and is gonna miss more extensive time, I'm absolutely picking the Minnesota Lynx to regress. They are just not the same capable team without Fee. That would be my pick if she's not healthy. If not, I would probably say the Seattle Storm. AJ has had 85 points and 55 rebounds the last 3 games. Yeah, hey man, she's only .1 rebounds per game behind Angel Reese. Angel leads the league with 12. Asia Wilson's at 11.9. It's not about being worried about. It's about CC's getting her flowers. Hey, yo, she has smoke for Cheryl Reed. Caitlin Clark, Enrique Sabrina, Kayla McBride, John Kill Jones, and Steph Dawson. Okay, solid lineup. Solid lineup. Solid lineup. I like that 3 point shooter. Very, very like I want to see the competition. Just like how the men's 3 point shootout's been really good the last couple of years. Dawn is honest. Yeah, Dawn keeps it real. She definitely keeps it real. She is a national treasure. CC is a GOAT. LeBron James, Larry Bird, Tom Brady, they're all wired different. One win is nothing. One championship is cool. Now let's get more and more and more. Ooh, that is some excellent company to be mentioned. That is some big time company to be mentioned. Yeah, I mean, I think the Fever would be a tough first round matchup. But Coach Christie Sods, I mean, this team is never going to reach their full potential with her at the helm. I mean, it's just not. Hey, Lindy, enjoy that quality family time. Thank you so much for spending time with us tonight on this Sunday. Thank you for the support. Have a great week. We will be back live tomorrow. Fresh cut grass, welcome in, welcome in. Let's be honest, CC isn't even the best player on the Fever. This offense needs to run from the inside out. Boston has been carrying this team. Boston has been amazing, but it did take her half a season to really get in shape and start contributing. You know, we had to wait a while to see this mode of Aaliyah Boston, but she has definitely been elite in their wins. Man, y'all make some valid points though. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all really make some very valid points, and I respect it. Yeah, shout out Lindy. She's a real one. She's definitely a real one. When you seen Jokic just bully Wimby, he was running him over. Yo, Jokic is a grown man. Wimby's definitely got to hit that weight room. Yo, Wimby looking nice for France, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to see the Olympics start. Side effects will kick in. They make the playoffs. And the thing is, you want to see the team succeed, but the more they succeed, the harder it's gonna be to get rid of sides. That's the only thing. We will definitely be going live again tomorrow. Like I got y'all. Y'all really been showing out on the lives, so I definitely gotta show love. There are no games tomorrow. What topics do y'all want to hear me talk about tomorrow? What are some hot topics we can talk about tomorrow on the live? What do y'all want to rap about? In the playoffs, Fever will have a hard time against Liberty and Aces. They got a better chance for an upset against Lynx, Connecticut, and Storm. I agree. I agree. A shorthanded Lynx team they could handle. Connecticut they could possibly handle them as well. Do they have enough offense? Will Benham continue to shoot the lights out like that? But y'all give me some topics, hot takes, everything in the mix before we get out of here. We have been on for almost 2.5 hours. I gave y'all a banger today, as promised, because y'all deserve it. I do this for y'all. Love it. And we will be back live all week. I will continue to have more content. I've got a lot of content up, 2 videos I posted earlier. So y'all make sure to go check out everything as well. The Fever should have kept Celeste. What was they thinking? What were they thinking, y'all? What were they thinking? Some NFL, Chandra. I do host a fantasy football podcast, so I can definitely start showing more NFL content. I got you. I got you. Whatever y'all want to see. Chandra, have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, everybody. The Fever should have kept Steph White. Salute to y'all. Thank you for the support. Halfway through the season report. Y'all let me know. Holler at me. Holler at me. And thank you so much for locking in with me tonight. Yeah, Chandra, I got you. I got you. I definitely got you there. Not excited for my Panthers this season, but they can't get any worse. Yeah, R.I.P. Jacoby Jones, man. Former Super Bowl champion. That was sad. That was sad. Known for the Mile High Miracle. Yeah, died at the age of 40, man. R.I.P. Jacoby Jones. Celeste and Lexi would have made great game closers on defense. Definitely. Double trouble. Double trouble. Bible Boy acknowledging the crossover. Okay, okay. Y'all, man, thank y'all so much for locking in with me tonight on this Sunday evening. I appreciate y'all continuing to show love and support. If this is your first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up with all the latest and the greatest with Live with Brandon Blakeney. That is a wrap for us tonight. Again, I am Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Until next time, hey, we out, y'all.